So in my last 34 transactions, 24 of them, 26 of them closed rather, 8 of them moved over to the next year. In those last 34 transactions, we saw not theory, not necessarily a hearsay, none of that. We actually saw patterns in regards to what was happening for our buyers last year. Our clients didn't just buy homes, they actually saved tens and tens of thousands of dollars last year in regards to those purchases. And most people don't realize that these opportunities exist right now here in Las Vegas. But let me show you or talk to you about what has changed. And again, we're not talking about theory. We're not talking about, something we saw in articles. We're talking about our clients that we actually helped move here to Las Vegas last year. And those savings came from price reductions, from interest rate buy downs to closing costs. And with most of our buyers, they did not have to pay our commission. And here's the important part. This wasn't just like some one-off kind of deal. This was a pattern that we saw in all 34 of our transactions that we did with our buyers last year. We saw this pattern. We saw these savings. We saw these willing to negotiate from the sellers. We saw these willing to do buy downs with the builders. We saw the pricing reductions with builders. All of them put money back in their pockets and they were able to get into the market sooner versus sort of sitting on the sidelines waiting and saving money in order for them to buy. So again, what really happened? What changed? I think we all sort of have some idea, but the first thing is going to be our interest rates. Those interest rates really allowed a lot of people to come off the fence to get into the market. But at the same time, again, we were already doing this with our buyers and helping our buyers because the sellers were already willing to help contribute towards our closing costs. The builders were able to help contribute towards their rate buy downs. We were already getting below that 6%. Those people took advantage of that. We're hoping we can help you do this as well this year. Take advantage of this opportunity window that we have in front of us. And with those rates dropping below that 6%, buyers regained a lot more power in this market. And that created an interesting opportunity because those things were going on. Again, builders were adjusting prices and our buyers were able to come in and negotiate. And that's where all of those savings were coming from. So sellers and builders reducing their pricing, putting money towards our closing costs or towards the buyer's closing costs, really saving them, our buyers, lots of money in regards to their monthly payment, which we can help you do as well. And then in addition, that money as well that they're not putting towards our commission, again, just put thousands and thousands of dollars back in their pocket. And again, got them off of the sideline, got them off of them waiting for the market to crash and all those different types of things. Opportunity window. So listen, it's not necessarily a hot market and it's definitely not a crashing market either. Yet it is that opportunity window. It's that preparation where preparation meets the opportunity and you've got to be able to step into that opportunity faster where that preparation that you've done, everything you've saved up, all the corrections you've done on, getting things together with your employment, get things together in regards to your self-employment, getting things together in regards to your credit. That preparation plus this opportunity delivered our clients great results because we were able to go and negotiate those results for them. And believe it or not, there are some buyers still sitting on the sidelines thinking that these opportunities have not changed or these opportunities are not out there. And there still are some buyers out there sitting on the sidelines thinking that we're going to crash even more. And I'm putting crash again in parentheses, that we're going to crash even more. We don't necessarily know that. What we do know for sure, this is not necessarily something that's going to be taking a whole year for these folks to adjust, and they're going to be giving these kind of deals out all year long. When we see more buyers come into the market, when we see more people take advantage of these interest rates that they're starting to hear about, what do you think that's going to do to your buying power? What do you think that's going to do for your competition in regards to you being out there in the market purchasing your property? And we want to be very upfront in that sense. So again, if you're thinking Las Vegas, I also want to be very upfront with you in regards to pricing here. Because again, most people are thinking Las Vegas, they're coming from California, they're coming from Seattle, they're coming from Arizona. And some of those markets are definitely more expensive than our markets. And they come in with the mindset that they can think they can buy a $300,000 mansion or something still. That isn't happening here. We've dropped down from like 482, we were 482,000, we're down to 475,000 at this particular point during the time of the making of this video. So again, If you're thinking more 475, we're thinking 500, we're thinking 600, 700, you're going to be much more comfortable in regards to your budget, finding something that you'll be really excited about. Sure, can we find a $300,000 home? There's going to be some give and take as far as what happens when we find those kind of properties. There's going to be competition because investors coming in, whatever it may be, there's going to be more competition on some of our lower priced homes. But again, like I said, if you think more 475, 500, 600, 700s, our $1 million price points are definitely growing because of wonderful folks in California that have come over. We've helped 8 of our people from YouTube, just like yourself. We want to help 16 of you in that regards. And so with that, we have definitely seen an increase in our prices, which is why for me, I don't necessarily need to do 50, 75 transactions anymore like I used to do. I can do something like, 34 transactions and hit those numbers because price points have increased. So the negotiations that we are seeing today are very different than what was happening 12, 16, 18 months ago. Yet again, I want to strongly encourage you to understand that we definitely believe in the next 7, 8 months, it's going to be different negotiations as well in regards to our clients being able to take care of this opportunity window. So with that being said, we hope that you are part of those 16 from YouTube that we're hoping to bring here to Las Vegas and help them find their dream home. And when you are ready, reach out. We'd love to set up a free consultation with you and help you in regards to seeing if this is your time. We are not here to ask everyone to buy. We're here to reach out to those people that know they're ready to go and need a little bit of guidance, some advising in that sense. And we'd love to be able to do that and team up with you and find you your beautiful home here in the Las Vegas area. We will see you in the next video. Take care.